Okay guys, so I've owned the OneWheel+XR for about a week now, and I put on about 33, 34 miles, and it's getting more and more addicting every day and more comfortable every day, but there's a couple very important things that I've been missing for this first week. Now the first one was a new protective helmet for the nighttime, because I do ride a lot at night, so you'll see in this video today the Lumos Matrix helmet. It's brand new, but really we're talking today about a fender. So I partnered with the guys over at Craft&Ride. They sent me over the magnetic Spectrum Fender. Now this one is super important to have with your rides, because if you've ever ridden the one wheel, you've noticed a lot of kickback and debris, kicking up at your legs and your shins, and all these little small rocks and pebbles getting inside of your shoes. And so this is a huge improvement with the ride. And the nice thing about this one is that you're able to easily pop it off, clean the underside, or switch it out for another color. So thank you again for Craft&Ride for sending out this magnetic fender. It is enhancing my ride tremendously, and I finally do not have all those rocks inside my shoes, and I can also wear my clean kicks. Now really the only sound that you will hear is not the rattling, rumbling of the magnetic fender. The only sound you'll hear is actually the dirt getting kicked up and blocked. So all this little rattling that I hear with all this little dust and debris and rocks and asphalt and everything else, so glad that it's hitting that fender and not my leg and getting in my shoe. So the contents inside the box is going to be the Spectrum Magnetic Fender inside of the drawstring backpack. Underneath that is going to be 4 larger screws than what was originally default inside of the OneWheel+XR. And you do want to use those longer screws as you are placing metal plates on the one wheel itself. So that will take up a little bit of space. So use those longer screws, but also make sure you use those metal plates in the correct spots. Make sure you look at that user manual, because I did place one on there and it was in the wrong spot. Placed it another spot and it fit perfectly fine. You will also find more stickers inside that box you can place on your one wheel, along with a postcard letting you know how you can save money with shipping by placing images on social media. Okay guys, so let's see how she did there. There's no debris. I mean, today is super dry, and so there's nothing gonna be wet or anything stuck to the bottom of this, but I'm so glad that everything that would have hit me, hit this fender and went right back underneath inside of there. So everything is looking good. All the pieces are still there. It did not rattle. It didn't do any of that crazy stuff that, you're hoping it wouldn't do. So if you guys are interested in the Spectrum Magnetic Fender, I will be placing the link below the video inside the description. Click that link, get yourself one, because it's super important, especially if you do a lot of riding on the OneWheel+XR and you hate all that debris hitting your leg and getting in your shoes. Also, I will be placing this poll inside the description if you're interested in what I'm using with the DJI Osmo Action. I'll also be placing a link for this brand new helmet. You can get this one right now. It is the Lumos Matrix helmet. That'll also be a link inside the description. And other than that, I hope you guys liked the video. Hit on the like button, hit on subscribe. You subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side, the little red circle. And other than that, I'm just gonna keep cruising.